There's something euphoric about the anticipation that builds in advance of an annual tradition. That anticipation can be amplified by missed years and the effect of exhilarating memories. It's been nearly 3 years since I've been back to the pristine waters of Eagle Lake and surrounded by the warm hospitality of Rick and Allie, the owners of Pine Beach Lodge. While I've been fishing Eagle Lake for nearly 20 years, this would be my first trip entirely dedicated to fishing muskie and my first trip in August. My time away from Eagle Lake certainly amplified the anticipation, but that effect was further compounded because this would be the first time I would get to share this special place with my wife, Victoria. This is our 2022 Eagle Lake story.
Off now. The red light's on.
Yeah, that means it's working.
Oh, okay.
The screen's gonna darken. But the red light was just off the last time I looked at it.
Maybe I am an idiot.
Well, if you don't use the power button to turn it on.
I did. I remember you telling me that. I did it on both of them.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Because the GoPro doesn't lie like
I'm not
you.
just saying that. I really did. I want to throw that.
You want
one of those.
You want to throw Suic?
Yeah.
Grab yours. It's the new one up there. Put it on. Yeah, that one. Okay, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna throw blades then.
Which pole? Can I use that short pole?
Yeah, that's the short one's for your jerk baits, because you're too short. Getting it? Sure. Morning, folks. We are just getting started here. Trying to get everything set up. Just got the camera set up. Now Victoria's trying to put on. Just throw it on the floor up there. Victoria's putting on a Suic to start the day. 10-inch Cisco pattern, holographic. And since she's gonna throw a dive and rise, I am gonna throw double eights fast. Apparently the pattern has been small baits, small blades specifically, and fishing them really, really fast to get a reaction strike. So we're gonna see what we can make happen here. Fishing some pretty good stuff today for the most part. We will mix in some new stuff in between stuff I fished previously, but we'll see if we can make it happen. Make it happen, Captain. There's one following you, way behind you. Keep going. Hang it, hang it, hang it, hang it, hang it, hang it. Here he is, he's down here, he's underneath me. You see it? Way behind you. Good fish, dude. Well, I think what happened is you came around on your first turn and you came back right over the top of it. You never even gave him a chance to look at it.
I didn't see it.
What you want to do is, like I said, come into that first turn like this, real wide, hang.
Okay.
Hang. Don't worry about doing an 8.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was good.
that was a big fish. So the key with the figure 8, with any fish, is to put it in a spot so it's always in front of their face and they eat it. Don't worry so much about the motion. Look at the fish, read the fish. What is the fish doing? How far away is it? So if I'm here and I'm coming like this and the fish is back there, I'm not gonna do this and cut over it. I'm gonna hang it out here, and then I'm probably gonna go wide behind it and make that fish turn on it. You gotta read the fish. It's not always about the 8. I know, I'm just saying, for future reference.
No, because I would have just went straight back into the figure.
I know. And that fish was low, and chances are they're gonna be low and they're gonna be slow and stupid like that. Like, I don't even think I'm gonna throw a straight retrieve bait anymore. I'm gonna put on a beaver or something, because when it's high skies like this with this clear water, they can see that bait from a mile away and they're gonna stay low, and it's gonna be tough to get them to bite on a day like today. And that advice I just gave you on the figure 8 is what I think a lot of new musky fishermen get wrong a lot of the time. That they're so focused on doing the figure 8, they're not focused on reading the fish and putting the bait in a spot the fish can get the bait. That's the most important piece, without a doubt. Well, folks, update time. It's about noon on day 2 here. We have moved one fish this morning. We knew the conditions weren't going to be ideal. We've got mostly bluebird skies. There is some cloud cover that's kind of sporadically coming in right now, but conditions are tough. I mean, it's flat calm and bluebird skies. It's making things really, really challenging. We've fished some pretty good stuff up to this point, but I wouldn't say we've been the most efficient compared to prior years up here. Now that I have electronics and stuff on my boat, it's been a lot of learning kind of the underwater terrain and making maps with auto chart as we go, as we're fishing through these spots. So we're being a little bit putsy, but it's not great conditions anyway. So we're gonna go try and hit some tried and true spots here this afternoon and see if we can't at least get fish to move. But I think it's going to be pretty challenging. We're going to have to keep on with pull pause baits most likely, working them slow most likely, and we'll see what happens. We'll check back in later.
See it?
Yeah.
You missed it. You see it?
Yeah, I did.
You missed the bait.
And it goes a little something like
You all summer and after I'll keep you all summer and after I'll keep you all summer and after I'll keep you.
Because, like, there's nothing special about it, really. It's just like a muddy bottom bay. There's the wind.
There he is, he's on it. Whip it around for it. Keep moving, keep it fast, he likes it fast.
What you want to do, you went like this and you just stopped right here. You should have came around and put it right in front of him.
I know, but you know, that was like the first fish that's ever like come off my bait, so.
I know, coaching moment. It's not about excuses. It's about this is what you need to do next time to be successful.
No, but I'm just gonna forget it because.
Well, you gotta not worry about the fact that there's finally a fish there and it's overwhelming. You just have to concentrate on what you need to do to make it happen.
See how nice that
See
one?
how I faced that forward and I opened.
Got him?
Yeah, I do, Kyle. For real, it's big.
Is it? Just hold it tight, keep it down. Don't jerk him, just real steady, real steady. I know. What you doing?
Where's the crab fish and the really fucking stupid?
Just up. Yeah. Just up.
It's big. It's big.
Yep, bring him here. Ready? Lift. Up. Got him!
It's a northern,
Yep.
but it's huge.
Yep. Speed.
Yeah, he's heavy.
That's a good one. That's a real good one.
And you're gonna follow inside his jaw. You can kind of feel where it opens. Yep. And slide, hold nice and tight, and your thumb's gonna go right here. And squeeze really hard. Got him. Come on, phone. Hold him down a little bit. Okay, put him away. You gotta be very careful with him.
Hope he's okay.
Did he swim?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he'll be all
Very
right.
carefully.
You gotta be very careful when you set him over the side.
Yeah, I mean.
You gotta be like, you gotta squeeze as hard as you can with your thumb.
Yeah.
And be very gentle when you set him over.
good one, honey. I think I lost it. Nope, that's a good one. Nah. Can you get lifted up and over this? There it was. Smaller than yours.
Let's be real, these musky baits are not for the faint of heart.
That's fine.
Can I let him out? Or do you want a picture with him?
Yeah, I want a picture.
Well, honey, I don't know. He's not as big as mine.
Well, he's not as big as yours, but he's still a nice fish.
Well, I don't know. What you said. Where's your phone?
It's down there. Where it always is.
See, those comments are the reason we're fighting, in case you're wondering.
Oh, honey. Yeah, that's a nice one. That's the guy. Not super big, 30 inches or so. Quick here. Do I look good?
Pull it out more.
He's gonna kick off fast, I think. Away he goes. Cool. See, that one went better. Now we can move on. Catch some fish, huh? You gotta fish this area.
No fish.
Yeah, because they're right here. Levi moved one right up here and I caught one right over there before. They're bigger now. Huh?
I had one.
Muskie?
A muskie. Followed me all the way to the boat and swam off.
Big one?
Yeah, I mean, probably. I don't know.
Told you.
I didn't even get into my figure 8 yet.
It's a mini boat shy. Pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty thick. It wasn't huge by any means. I wouldn't be happy.
You see pretty good.
Yeah, I saw his whole body. I literally watched him come in. I've learned to stop watching my bait
Yes.
and watch behind.
Bait doesn't matter.
I know. I realize that today. My whole body's come all the way in.
Just about to the waypoint.
There he is. Oh my god, that's a giant tor. Oh my god, that's a giant.
Where'd he go? Where did he go?
He's back here. He followed me in way behind the bait. Way behind the bait. That was not the same fish you had.
There's no way, because it wasn't huge.
He spooked. He spooked when I brought the bait back out of the water. I went down to the figure 8 and he was down there.
I had one for 2 minutes just now, and I could not even speak while it was happening.
What? Really?
Yes! You should hit that camera. It followed for like.
The same one you
I
moved
thought it
before?
would just bite, and then I'd be like, get the net!
The same one you moved before.
Damn it, I bet it was. Actually, it's a little bit bigger than I expected, but that was.
So it was
Just
going around in
slowly-
the 8?
Yes, it watched me. So I
So
brought it in, and he or she followed, and then oh,
What?
something just came up and bit it, but it was a little fish. It came up and followed, and then I went and did my figure 8 again and put it in front of its face, and it followed a little bit more, and then it swam right past.
I guess speed it up then. Speed it up.
that's a wrap on day 2. As we mentioned throughout this video, tough conditions today with the bluebird skies. Very little cloud cover, almost no wind. Just tough conditions on eagle, but it got hot here at the end of the night. Ended up moving, what, 2 more? Maybe 3. I had a smaller one that followed that we weren't real sure if it was a muskie or not, but a giant too, so hopefully that'll show up on camera. Otherwise you'll just hear us talk about it instead of seeing it, which is very disappointing, but not much we can do at this point. Anyway, we're gonna go back, dump everything off the SD cards, check the weather for tomorrow, and hopefully we have some overcast conditions and maybe a thunderstorm. That would be ideal at this point because we are struggling, but check back tomorrow.